Most of us grew up believing milk is nature's perfect drink. But here's the shocking truth. Choosing the wrong kind of milk could be slowly damaging your body, triggering inflammation, spiking your cholesterol, and even putting extra stress on your heart. The scary part: you might be drinking it every single day without even knowing. In this video, Dr. Mark Turner will reveal the hidden dangers inside certain types of milk, and more importantly, show you how to choose the safe, healthy options that protect your body. Stay with me until the end, because what you're about to learn could change the way you look at milk forever. Hey there, welcome back to Health 365 Day. This is where we share real, science-backed tips to help you stay strong, active, and independent, especially if you're over 60. Today's topic is going to surprise a lot of folks, because believe it or not, the milk in your fridge could be silently hurting your bones, your joints, even your brain. Shocking, right? In fact, a recent study found that drinking the wrong kind of milk after age 65 could increase your risk of fractures, memory problems, and inflammation by over 50%. And the worst part, most seniors are drinking it every single day without knowing. But here's the good news. There are 4 kinds of milk that don't just avoid the damage, they actually reverse it. These milks can strengthen your bones, reduce joint pain, boost your immune system, and even slow down brain aging. So in this video, we're going to count down the 4 milks you must drink and then reveal the 4 you should never touch, all ranked by real, peer-reviewed science. And the number 1 milk on this list. In a clinical trial, it improved bone density, immune function, and even reduced brain aging in people over 70. You don't want to miss that. Before we jump in, let me know in the comments, what kind of milk do you drink right now? Whole milk, oat, almond, something else? Type it below and let's see if it's helping or hurting. Alright, let's get started. Milk number 4 you should be drinking: goat milk. It might not be the trendiest option out there, but goat milk is one of the best kept secrets for anyone over 65, especially if you've noticed more bloating, indigestion, or sensitivity to certain foods lately. See, goat milk has a different protein structure than cow's milk. It's primarily made up of a 2-casein, which is much easier on the digestive system, unlike the A1 casein found in regular cow milk, which can cause inflammation and gut issues. Goat milk tends to go down smooth, even if you've had stomach issues in the past. There was a study in the British Journal of Nutrition that looked at seniors who switched to goat milk for just 8 weeks. The results: a 26% reduction in gut inflammation, better calcium absorption, and far fewer complaints of gas and bloating. And it doesn't stop there. Goat milk is rich in medium-chain fatty acids, which are easier for aging bodies to turn into energy. That means more muscle strength, more daily stamina, and less fatigue. It's also packed with bone-supporting nutrients like calcium, phosphorus, and zinc, plus bioavailable selenium, which helps support your immune system and thyroid function. Both are key for staying active, mentally sharp, and illness-free as you age. If you want the full benefits, go for pasteurized, full-fat goat milk with no added sugar or flavors. Avoid ultra-pasteurized versions. They're heated so high they lose a lot of their nutrients. Pro tip: warm it up gently and mix in a little cinnamon or turmeric, or pour it over low-glycemic granola made with millet or buckwheat, smoothies, oatmeal, chia pudding. It's versatile and way more healing than you'd think. Milk number 3 you should be drinking: unsweetened almond milk, calcium fortified. Now this one might surprise you. Almond milk gets written off as just a trendy health food. But for seniors, especially those dealing with joint stiffness, blood sugar spikes, or weight gain, it can be a powerful upgrade. The key: you want unsweetened almond milk that's calcium fortified. Why? Because almond milk is naturally low in carbs, contains no lactose, no casein, and almost no sugar, so it doesn't trigger inflammation, blood sugar crashes, or bloating. It's light, clean, and when fortified correctly, can offer the same calcium benefits as dairy, without the downside. In a 2021 study in Nutrition and Clinical Practice, seniors who swapped regular milk for calcium-fortified almond milk saw a 32% reduction in joint pain and more stable blood sugar in just 10 weeks. But, and this is big note, all almond milks are created equal. Most store-bought versions are loaded with sugar, gums, and artificial flavors that completely cancel out the health benefits. Always read the label. You want one that's unsweetened, with calcium, vitamin D, and ideally magnesium added. These 3 nutrients work together to strengthen bones, support nerve health, and even reduce muscle cramps or tremors, something a lot of seniors struggle with. And get this, almond milk is also high in vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that's been shown to reduce oxidative stress and support long-term brain health. One trial in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry showed that seniors with higher vitamin E levels had slower memory decline and better recall. That's huge. To make the most of it, add almond milk to smoothies with blueberries or ground flaxseed for extra omega-3 south, or use it as the base for chia pudding or steel-cut oatmeal for a super clean, gut-friendly breakfast. If you're trying to cut down on dairy, manage arthritis, or just avoid blood sugar swings and sweetened, fortified almond milk is one of the smartest moves you can make. Milk number 2 you should be drinking: kefir. Now this is where things start to get really interesting. Kefir isn't just milk, it's a fermented, probiotic-rich super drink that can transform your gut, your muscles, and your bones. Think of it as yogurt's more powerful cousin, made by fermenting milk with live bacterial cultures. Kefir contains dozens of probiotic strains. These beneficial bacteria can be life-changing after 6-5, when your immune system weakens and your gut isn't working like it used to. In a 2020 study from Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience, seniors who drank kefir daily for 12 weeks saw 33% better gut microbiome diversity, 25% higher vitamin D absorption, noticeable improvements in balance and walking stability. That's because kefir calms the inflammatory signals that damage bones, joints, muscles, even brain cells. And unlike regular milk, kefir is pre-digested through fermentation. That means it's much easier to absorb calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus without any of the bloating or stomach pain that dairy can sometimes cause. It also contains vitamin K2, which is crucial. K2 tells calcium where to go into your bones, not your arteries. Without it, you risk heart issues and weaker bones. One clinical trial from the Journal of Nutrition, Health and Aging showed that postmenopausal women who drank kefir had 45% slower spinal bone loss and stronger femurs critical, since hip fractures are one of the biggest risks after 70. So how do you get started? Choose unsweetened kefir, made from whole milk with live cultures listed on the label. Sip a small glass with meals or blend it into smoothies with kiwi or blackberries to feed the good gut bacteria. You can also pour it over oats or mix it with chia seeds for a nutrient-dense breakfast that fuels balance, digestion, and energy throughout the day. Milk number 1 you should be drinking: a 2 whole milk. Now here it is, the number 1 milk every senior should be drinking. It might look just like regular cow's milk, but a 2 whole milk is a completely different experience for your body, especially after age 65. Let's break it down. Most cow's milk on the market today contains a 1-beta-casein, a protein that research has linked to digestive distress, joint inflammation, and even autoimmune flare-ups in older adults. That's because A1 protein can trigger a mild but chronic immune response, especially in people with sensitive guts or slower digestion. But a 2 milk, it contains only a 2-beta-casein, which is much easier to digest and significantly less inflammatory. That one change in protein structure can make a huge difference, especially when your gut lining is thinner, your joints ache more easily, and your bones are rebuilding slower than they used to. A 2021 clinical study published in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that older adults who switched from standard cow's milk to a 2 milk for 8 weeks experienced 64% fewer digestive symptoms, less joint stiffness, better memory clarity, and significantly improved calcium absorption. These weren't vague feelings. This was a controlled trial with real, measurable outcomes. So what makes a 2 milk so beneficial? Well, you still get all the classic nutrients of milk: calcium, vitamin D, B12, healthy fats, iodine, and high-quality protein. But without the inflammatory reaction many people have to A1 protein. That means your body can actually use those nutrients the way it's supposed to rebuild bone, preserve muscle, protect joints, and fuel your brain. And get this, when you choose full-fat grass-fed A2 milk, you're also getting omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin K2, and conjugated linoleic acid CLA, all of which are powerful for fighting inflammation and supporting long-term mobility. Want to make the most of it? Stick with full-fat A2 milk, ideally from grass-fed cows. Avoid ultra-pasteurized or flavored versions. Use it in smoothies, pour it over high-fiber cereal, or even cook with it in oatmeal or soups. This isn't just milk. It's a smart upgrade for your bones, muscles, and brain. If you're over 65 and want to stay mobile, sharp, and out of the hospital, this is the milk to make part of your daily routine. Now, let's talk about the flip side. The 4 milks you should never drink after 6. These are ranked from least harmful to most dangerous, all based on real clinical data. Milk number 4, you should avoid. Sweetened almond milk. Okay, this one hurts a little, because we just talked about how unsweetened almond milk can be amazing. But sweetened almond milk, that's a whole different story. A lot of seniors pick it up thinking it is healthy, but most of these products are loaded with added sugar. We're talking cane sugar, fructose, agave, syrup, sneaky ingredients that spike blood sugar, fuel belly fat, and feed inflammation. And here's the kicker. A 2022 study from the Journal of Endocrinology and Aging found that older adults who regularly drank sweetened non-dairy milks had a 39% higher risk of insulin resistance, more midsection fat, and increased reports of fatigue and energy crashes. That's serious stuff when you're trying to manage weight, keep your joints moving, and protect your brain. And here's something most people don't know. Many commercial almond milks are made with less than 2% almonds. The rest, just filtered water, gums, emulsifiers, and sweeteners. That means you're not even getting the antioxidant or magnesium benefits of real almonds. If you're drinking sweetened almond milk right now, do yourself a favor, check the label. If sugar is one of the first 3 ingredients, it's time to switch to unsweetened calcium fortified instead. Milk number 3, you should avoid. Unfortified oat milk. Now oat milk has become super trendy and, yeah, it tastes creamy and comforting. But for seniors, unfortified oat milk is a silent threat. Here's why. Most oat milks that aren't fortified lack the essential nutrients older adults need, like calcium, vitamin D, and magnesium. And on top of that, they tend to be high in carbohydrates and sometimes hidden sugars. In a 2021 study published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition in Aging, seniors who drank unfortified oat milk regularly experienced 31% faster bone density loss, more joint pain, and more unintended weight loss. That's likely because oats naturally contain phytic acid, a compound that blocks your body's ability to absorb calcium and magnesium, less the milk is specifically fortified with them. Plus, many oat milk brands use oils, emulsifiers, and gums that can irritate the gut, especially if you're already dealing with IBS, acid reflux, or slower digestion. That gut irritation leads to bloating, discomfort, and less appetite, which can easily result in missed meals and muscle wasting. So what should you do? If you love oat milk, only buy versions that are fortified with at least 25% daily value of calcium and vitamin D, unsweetened, and ideally without inflammatory oils. Otherwise, it's basically empty carbs that steal nutrients instead of supporting your body. Milk number 2 you should avoid. Flavored lactose-free milk. This one's tricky. Lactose-free milk sounds great for older adults with sensitive stomachs, but when it's flavored like chocolate, strawberry, or vanilla, it becomes one of the worst things you can drink for aging health. Why? Because most flavored lactose-free milks are packed with added sugars, artificial flavorings, and low-grade oils or thickeners to enhance texture. These ingredients may make the milk taste good, but they cause serious problems under the surface. A 2022 study from the Journal of Gerontological Nutrition showed that seniors who regularly drank flavored lactose-free milk had 41% higher fasting insulin levels, more belly fat, and significantly slower metabolism. Worse yet, many of these products use artificial sweeteners like sucralose or catechin, which have been linked to gut microbiome disruption, thyroid imbalance, and even joint pain. And that creamy texture you love, it often comes from hydrogenated oils which interfere with fat metabolism and promote inflammation at the cellular level. Bottom line, if you're lactose intolerant, go for the plain unsweetened versions. You'll still get the So if you're still drinking this kind of milk after 65, it's time to make a change, because every glass may be undoing your healthy habits, slowly adding to your joint pain, gut trouble, and even cognitive decline. Why milk matters more after 65 at this age. Every sip matters. You're not just drinking for taste or tradition, you're drinking to protect your bones, your joints, your muscles, and your memory. And unfortunately, most conventional cow milk is working against you, not for you. Let's recap everything we've learned. The 4 milks you should be drinking after 65. 1. Goat milk, gentle on the gut, full of bone-building minerals, and loaded with bioavailable nutrients like selenium. 2. Unsweetened almond milk, calcium-fortified, anti-inflammatory, blood sugar-friendly, and rich in vitamin E for brain and skin health. 3. Kefir, a fermented superdrink that boosts digestion, immune strength, and bone density, while calming inflammation. 4. A 2 whole milk contains only a 2 protein, making it far easier to digest without sacrificing any of the vital nutrients in regular milk. The 4 milks you should never touch after 65. 1. Ultra-pasteurized conventional cow's milk, a 1 type, triggers inflammation, slows digestion, and can accelerate aging due to harmful proteins and chemical residues. 2. Flavored lactose-free milk, hidden sugars, oils, and synthetic additives that fuel belly fat, insulin spikes, and joint discomfort. 3. Unfortified oat milk, lacks the minerals your body needs, while adding carbs and antinutrients that block absorption. 4. Sweetened almond milk, a sneaky sugar bomb that adds inflammation and blood sugar crashes while providing little real nutrition. So what should you do now? Check your fridge, flip over those labels, look at the ingredients, see if your milk is sweetened or flavored, lacking calcium or vitamin D, ultra-pasteurized or full of thickeners, made with a 1 casein. If so, it might be time to ditch it and make the switch. Because you deserve a body that feels strong, moves well, and stays sharp, and your milk should be helping you do that, not holding you back. Let's talk in the comments. What milk are you drinking right now? Have you tried switching to goat milk or kefir? Or maybe you've been curious about A2 but didn't know where to start. Drop a comment below and share your experience. You never know who you might help with your story. If this opened your eyes, hit that like button. Subscribe to Health 365 Day for more real science-backed advice on how to live stronger for longer. And tap the bell icon so you never miss a video that could change your health. And one last thing, share this with someone over 60 who still drinks conventional milk. It might be the wake-up call they need to protect their bones, their joints, and their brain for years to come. Thanks so much for watching. Stay healthy, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next one.